your tarot reading for the month of April, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Taurus placements, but if for some reason, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And also, if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So first we're going to start by pulling an oracle card from the Star Dragon Oracle. Beautiful. We have vision, contemplating the future. This is number 1. Bottom of the deck is destruction, releasing your anger. So Taurus, I feel like you guys have been holding back your emotions a lot. You haven't really been wanting to show people how you really feel. And it's not just sadness. It's not just, confusion, uncomfort. It's anger. Okay, I feel like you guys have many reasons to be angry at people or yourself even, but I feel that you have released your anger with destruction here. I feel like you had a tower moment. You could have been the tower. I feel that you recently let everyone have a piece of your mind, but this was rejuvenating for you. This is exactly what you needed because you were just holding up this pent up anger, but now you have freed yourself from it. Okay, look how the dragon is blowing out this flame here. So, and it looks like there's an angel right behind it. Yep. Look at that. So, see, I feel that your angels could have even pushed you to release this anger, to get it out so that it's not inside of you anymore. Okay, so this could have been very messy. People could have been like, whoa, what's their problem? But it was like that ticking time bomb that finally you had a last straw, and it was the final straw to really make you tick, really make you just blow off this steam here. Okay, bottom deck over here is bliss, cherishing the day. Yeah, I feel like you guys, for the most part, we're trying to be blissful. There's a beautiful imagery. Oh my god, this is like the first time I'm seeing this. It looks like a mermaid. Yeah, I feel that at first you guys were trying to cherish the day, trying to be positive, trying to understand people, trying to be compassionate. But then you realize people didn't care if you were being compassionate towards them. So over time, I feel that this resentment, this anger just started to boil and fester, and eventually you just exploded. But again, with this angel over here, I feel that your angels were right there next to you while you release this anger, and they were proud of you. They were happy that you did this for yourself because they were tired of seeing you, get taken advantage of, or simply just not speaking your mind. I think the most important thing here is to simply speak your mind and express yourself. And sure, it may have been a bit chaotic for those that, were on the receiving end of it. However, at least you got it out. I think the most important thing is that you got it out, and that's really all that matters. Okay, this is number 16. So your overall energy though right now is vision, contemplating the future. Notice how calm and peaceful she looks here, okay? So I feel like this is you after releasing that pent-up anger. Okay, this is you getting to enjoy happiness, getting to enjoy that bliss, but actually enjoying it, not, faking it or not trying to convince yourself that you're happy. This is actual happiness that I'm sensing here. Okay, and now that you have released this anger, and moving forward, I feel that you are currently contemplating the future, as this card says. I feel that now you are really asking yourself, okay, what next? Who's important in my life? What do I want to do that honors me? Because through this tower moment, I feel that you really realized the things you were doing that maybe you were not 100% on board with. Okay, if you were just dealing with relationships that maybe you realize, like, what's the point? Why am I putting up with this behavior when this person isn't giving back to me? Okay, so I feel like right now you guys are really contemplating everything about your life and where it is that you want to go next, and what kind of people you want to have around you, what kind of people you want to bring into this future. So I feel that you guys are currently envisioning what kind of life you want, and it's sort of this brand new slate for you guys. It's a clean new slate because you have released all this anger. Okay, so after the storm is the calm. So I love this energy because I feel like you guys just finally got to express yourself after a period of, keeping it all inside, holding in. Okay, at your center, we have the Queen of Cups. Crossing that is the Six of Cups. Beautiful. Crowning this is the Nine of Cups. Rooting this is the Eight of Cups. Recent past is the Star. Notice how we have so many cups on the board right now. And what you need to know is the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Yep, there it is. Double confirmation. This is the destruction that needed to happen. This is the divine intervention that needed to happen. I feel that your angels almost even like pushed someone to poke your buttons so that you would finally explode, because this explosion was necessary. You definitely needed this destructive moment to just let it all out, let everyone have a piece of your mind, and to not hold on to it so that you can just move forward. Knight of Cups. But yeah, overall, I feel that you guys were coming from a good place. So if people are trying to make you feel otherwise, that you were rude or your behavior was totally uncalled for, you have to remind yourself that you were always trying to do things from a place of love. So anything people try to say to make you feel otherwise is not true. Okay, because we have so many cups here. So like I'm saying, you are very emotional, you're a very sensitive person, and I think your natural sensitivity and compassion for others is the reason why you were able to keep your mouth shut and not let people hear the truth, not voice your opinion. However, now you are starting to understand that people need to voice their opinions and you shouldn't hold back everything. So I feel like you are learning the balance of communicating, but also knowing when, when maybe you shouldn't say something. So I feel like you are learning the healthy balance of communication right now, to not overdo it, but not underdo it either. Okay. And this lesson, this tower moment is the lesson that you were meant to learn, to just be yourself unapologetically. Okay. And once you released yourself of this energy, I feel that you gave yourself so much more room to feel and think and process, that this is why you are now contemplating the future. Okay, so at your center is the Queen of Cups. So, like I'm saying, you're very tapped into your sensitivity, your emotions, your psychicness, your intuition, and you mean well. You really do mean well. Okay, crossing that, we have the Six of Cups. So, this could be your past, this could be family, this could be what it was that you were trying to hold on to. Maybe you had certain expectations for people from your past that, they're always going to be your friend, or maybe you guys had boundaries where you guys wouldn't talk about certain things. Some friendships you can't really go deep because some people find it uncomfortable. And I feel that with this energy, you are starting to understand that if certain relationships can't give you what you want, then they're simply not meant for you, or you're simply just not meant to invest so much time and energy into. Okay, so I feel like you guys had attachment to these relationships because, again, it could be family or just long term friendships. And you're always going to love these people. That's never going to change. But I feel that now you are starting to understand that you can walk away from the situation if you want to. You don't have to put up with it. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, exactly. The Fool. This is you embarking on a new beginning. This is you. You were over here, you're waiting to figure out what it is that you want to do with your life. But with the Fool, you know that whatever that is, it's going to involve taking a leap of faith into a new chapter. And with the Queen of Cups, this is you trusting yourself intuitively and emotionally that this is the right decision for you. Hangman, you've been thinking about this for quite some time, though. You have been contemplating this for quite some time, but now I feel that you are figuring out what it is that you ultimately want to do. To clarify the Six of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you guys are triggered by family or whoever these people are. Whoever it is that you had to express yourself to, I feel like you are triggered by these people with the Seven of Wands. And, this could be parents. Maybe out of respect because they're your parents, you didn't always tell them what you felt, what your opinions were. However, that was at the expense of you. Okay, so I feel that oftentimes you guys could have kept things to yourself so that you wouldn't inconvenience someone or that you wouldn't, shake the table, stir the pot. I feel like you guys definitely wanted to keep the peace more so, but then you realized that by keeping the peace for others, you were the one not feeling peaceful at all. And ultimately, this pent up anger just kept growing and growing because the more you were sparing other people's feelings, the more you were taking the hits, the more you were taking the pain of suppressing what you actually wanted to release. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think because you guys knew that this was going to be difficult, maybe because you guys would outcast yourselves from your family or friendships, and you didn't want that. You weren't ready for that. But something happened that just finally ticked you off, and I think you said F it to all of it. You didn't care if you were going to lose friendships or piss people off. You just wanted to get this off your chest. You were just looking out for yourself, and that's exactly how you should be living your life. Crowning this is the Nine of Cups. So, yeah, you are doing exactly what it is that you want to be doing right now. You're chasing your ninth cup. You are going towards your dreams. You're trying to figure out, too, what it is that you want. Because, again, if you've been living your life under other people or just simply living your life trying to cater to other people, you never really ask yourself what it is that you want. And with this Nine of Cups, I feel that you are asking yourself, okay, what is it that I want now that I got these people off my back? What can I do for myself? Okay, so I feel like you're feeling that the world is your oyster right now. Where you once thought that dreams didn't come true or wishes didn't come true, I feel that you definitely now feel that you can have your dreams, desires here. Okay, where you once were not able to contemplate your future and envision what you want it to be, now you are. Okay, it's funny how we have the Eight of Cups at your rooting energy. So you're walking away from this energy that is not serving you. And this is exactly what you need to be doing because this Eight of Cups is looking for this ninth cup. And the ninth cup being the wishes, the dreams. So like I'm saying, you finally realized I can have this happy life if I want to. All I have to do is walk away from what is no longer serving me. And that's exactly what you're doing with this Eight of Cups here. You're evolving. And a lot of that evolvement had to do with releasing this anger. And by releasing this anger, that's the only way you're going to be able to feel authentic in your skin. Because I think a lot of you also felt like you were being fake. And I think that's what it was too, that ultimately made you feel fed up is that you felt fake. You felt like you were being unauthentic to the people around you, but most importantly to yourself. And I think that's what irked you in the end is that, if you're not going to be real, then you can't expect other people to be real towards you. And you probably started picking up on that people were also being phony and not being authentic. And I think you saw through that, but then you told yourself, well, I'm also doing the same thing. Okay, so with this Eight of Cups here, I feel like this is you walking away from that. Walking away from also arguments, or I feel that after you had this argument, you just said, like, that's it, that's all I have to say. And if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But right now, I'm done. So I feel that once you got everything off your chest, you simply just walked off. You walked away because you knew that there was really not much else to say. And it wasn't the other person's turn to talk anymore, it was their turn to listen. Okay, so I feel like you turned your back on this person, figuratively or physically, like literally. But either way, I think when you walked away here, this was you honoring yourself so that you could actually do what you want to do for yourself and do those things that you've always wanted to do, but maybe you feared other people's judgment. The moon, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're moving towards your ninth cup. Nothing can stop you anymore. You are in an unstoppable force right now. Four of Swords, after contemplating, after recovering, after healing. And with the moon here, there's still going to be some fears of the unknown. Okay, you're not going to entirely know what you're going to get yourself into, but that's the beauty of the Fool here. Okay, he's right there hiding. Is that you're not meant to know everything. They're called risks for a reason because you don't know what's going to happen. So with the moon here, though, I feel that spirit definitely wants you to know that even though you don't know everything, that's a good thing because you're meant to embark on this journey and find out on your way. Not You're not meant to know everything right away. You're meant to investigate and learn on your path. Okay, because this path here is going to be you learning about yourself, going through this spiritual journey. And with the moon here, you're not meant to know everything, so just trust your intuition at this time because your intuition is going to help guide you through any times of uncertainty. Just go within and ask yourself what it is that what you feel, what you're thinking, and meditate and try to connect with your higher self to get those questions when you do feel the uncertainty. Okay, because with the Queen of Cups here at your center, that tells me that you guys are now a very intuitively tapped in. So if at any time you feel uncertain about a situation, just ask your intuition, meditate, quiet the mind, and you will get those answers. Okay, this is almost like the catch here that spirit wants you to get to know yourself better, and they're going to throw you into situations where you're going to feel confused, you're going to feel paranoid, you're going to feel fearful, but that's exactly what they want you to do as a learning experience so that you can start to trust yourself more. Okay, because you trusted yourself here that you were going to release this anger, and look where it got you. It got you where you wanted to. You're free and you're liberated, and now you know who you really are. I feel like you guys are proud of yourselves for having expressed your truth and releasing this anger because you're actually being authentic this time. Okay, so if at any moment you feel scared because you're living in your truth, then you're doing the right thing. Spirit wants you to know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Because anytime when we're in our comfort zone and we know everything, that's not really room to grow. So right now you're meant to be growing. So whenever you feel this doubt, just go within because you have the answers. All right, recent past is the star. So this is you healing. This is you having faith and hope in the future. And again, with the star here, I feel that your energy it wasn't chaotic, okay? It wasn't a hot mess or anything like that, that you may have told yourself, like, wow, that was crazy of me to do. If you did have this like really big blowout with someone. But again, I'm not feeling that it came from a bad place. Because with the star here, the star is always healing, it's always loving and compassionate. So I feel that you were doing this for yourself. This was a healing experience for you. Having released this anger was healing. And healing doesn't always look pretty, it's not going to look the way that we expect it to. And this is having faith in yourself, most importantly. With the star here, I feel like you're starting to put yourself in the spotlight and give yourself the attention that you deserve. Because again, if you were giving to other people and putting yourself in the back burner, that's why you were having this pent up anger that was festering over time because you knew you were not honoring yourself. But with the star here, I feel like you're finally becoming the star of your life. Or in the past, other people were, the main characters in your life, but now you are the main character. This is your movie. So I feel that you're growing a better relationship with yourself, building a better connection with yourself here with the star. It's like you're finally seeing yourself as a person who deserves the life that you've always wanted. Okay, so what you need to know is the Seven of Pentacles. So have patience with yourself during this time because it is going to move quite slow here with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, if you just started planting those seeds and setting those intentions, then you're just at the beginning of your journey here. But as long as you stay consistent and you have faith that these seeds are going to grow, then it's going to be a very, very successful time for you. Okay, but right now with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel that you are going to have to be patient. Okay, your patience may be tested, but again, we don't know how spirit wants us to learn lessons. So just go with it. Go with the flow. Don't get attached to timelines or outcomes. Don't start getting your hopes up. and setting expectations on the way you think should be going. Just have patience and go with the flow. Yeah, look at that. We have the Nine of Swords. So this is old habits die hard, and that's okay. We're all victims of an overthinking mind here, of fear-based thoughts and stress. I mean, look at the society we live in. You know, there's a whole agenda to make sure that we're always scared and living in fear. So it's okay. Be kind with yourself when you have these moments. Okay, when you wake up in the middle of the night in tremors in tremor, excuse me, or having nightmares, like be kind to yourself. Because what this Nine of Swords tells me that you do have a lot of work to do within yourself still to feel confident. Four of Wands, but it's coming. That success and happiness that you're ultimately wanting is coming. You just have to do some work to ease the mind here with the Nine of Swords and trust. Okay, simply trust. Because with that Nine of Swords, I do feel that you guys are a little bit uneasy of the future. This could be why you're contemplating the future also. Maybe you're starting to freak out and think, oh my God, I'm turning this age and I haven't accomplished whatever it is that I wanted to accomplish. But Spirit wants you to calm down, do things that are going to help you relax. Because if you just keep going without taking a breath, you're always going to be in this Nine of Swords. So with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like Spirit here is telling you to just slow down. Enjoy your life. You don't have to always be trying to accomplish things. I feel that some of you definitely feel that your worth is measured by success, or your validation is measured by the things you accomplish in the 3D, and that's just not how it works. What really matters is the work we're doing within ourselves. And naturally, our dreams will come true if we work on ourselves. And you know, it starts from within. So as long as you pay attention to what's going on inside of you, your outer reality is going to naturally manifest and become the lifestyle that you want. So there's no need to stress out, there's no need to freak out. Just allow things to happen naturally, and they will. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for the tarot. Let's go ahead and get your oracles. So first we're going to do the Lightworker Oracle. Okay, this one wanted to jump out, so let's take it. Grounding, yep, number 15. You guys are going to have to ground big time during this energy that you're moving in, and because I feel that a lot of you are going to second guess yourselves. After releasing this anger, I feel that a lot of you are going to kind of regret it, but Spirit doesn't want you to regret it. Spirit wants you to remember why it was that you felt that way. Bottom of the deck is Invitation to Connect. This is number 19. And Grounding is number 15. So let's start with this one. I will be reading a little bit from the book and letting you guys finish the rest off. So I'll show the book so you guys can read it. All right. You long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. When a reminder comes from the higher guidance to ground oneself, it is a loving encouragement, never a judgment. Grounding is a spiritual version of remembering to call your mother. It is a chance to check in with what is happening in your physical life and make sure you are giving appropriate time and energy to what really matters to your heart. It is a chance to appreciate the beauty of the natural world and the love in your relationships. It is a chance to make sure your spiritual work is being applied in your life in ways that feel good for you. It is a chance to speak your prayers rather than only think them. You might even dance them or create a wonderful flower offering for your altar, or sing them from your heart. We are guided to ground ourselves when there has been an increase of light to the head. This can occur through meditation, prayer, or a conscious connection with spirit. You might be on fire with ideas and inspiration, but struggling to express them all practically. You may even feel congested or tense in parts of your body where the energy needs some help to flow. This is a sign to move in a way that feels freeing, strengthening, and expressive, and to add healthy relaxation and exercise into your lifestyle to allow for healing to occur. Then the light can move through your entire body, bringing vitality and helping you Translate your ideas into your reality. And I'll let you guys finish the rest here. All right, next one is number 19. Love exists through our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in the world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. Yeah, and I feel that this invitation recently happened because, again, you express yourself, you're being authentic, and I feel like that's this angel that was watching you. Okay, your angels are watching you, and they always knew that you are going to be a channel for the collective. All right, so let me get closer here so you guys can finish it off. And yeah, I just read this paragraph so you guys can, I'll do this page first. And then here's the other. Okay, so that's it with the Light Worker Oracle. Let's go ahead and get your final message with the butterfly affirmation. Okay, this is a long one. I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. So yeah, you guys could have been doing that a lot, comparing yourselves to other people, maybe even feeling like an outcast or quote unquote weird, but I feel like you're starting to realize that that's what makes you unique and special. Okay, bottom of the deck is, when I don't know what is happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. Exactly, you're going to embark on a journey that you're not going to know what's happening. And this is the energy that you should fall into when you feel that way. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you guys during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next video. Bye.